Hey everybody, how are you? Mr. Red Jack in the house.
What's going on? Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, man. We'll wait for a few more people to come in because I've got some stuff to say after last night's comic art fans. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Dino. So I got some art here, some of which I did a trade with Jordan. So what we want to do is start highlighting that and talking about it a little bit. But I think we could get a few people in the house before we do that, right? And we got a special guest coming in at about 7:45.
We do.
So we've got some really cool art coming in. Ronald, Jeff, how are you guys? All right, I figured let's get one more minute. We'll get one more person in the house. Let's see who else comes in. If you're here, say hi. Let us see you, and we will chat. So, as I said, Jordan stuck the knife in last night, and then Dino twisted it. I mean, it was. The good thing is, at the very least, they didn't do it behind my back. They did it to my face.
Is that really a good thing? I
don't know.
You're still stabbed either way, aren't you?
Right. I think in the stomach, maybe you have a better chance of dying. In the back, you have a better chance of being paralyzed.
Your liver's back there.
Oh, okay. But you know what? Maybe they did it behind my back because you know what? They waited till I got off Comic Art Fans.
So that is kind of behind your back. But again, I'm of the theory. What difference does it make? You're still getting stabbed.
Yeah. Right. All right. So this is in commemoration to Jordan and Dino, all right? Because this is what I got called last night.
Ooh, 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 ooh. What is that?
Flipper. I was a flipper. I was accused of being a flipper.
Flipper is a dolphin, Nick.
All right, I'm not moving my butt like that.
Nobody wants to see that either, Nick. All of a sudden, you're going to see viewership drop down to 0 like that. Nobody wants to see that, Nick. Trust me. But I'm just pointing out the fact that you're making seal sounds, and Flipper was a dolphin. Did you actually watch the show?
No, I didn't have a TV back then. I assume that show was before 1975.
Oh, my gosh. You better introduce some art before this gets worse.
Okay, everybody. Kavi, you're in the house. How are you, brother?
What's going on, guys?
So, all right. So we have some beautiful art tonight. We definitely brought in a great mix.
Cumberbatch, is that a sea lion?
There you go. That was
could be a seal, could be a sea lion. Who knows what it was?
So we're gonna call me Nicky Flipper Barucci tonight.
And again, Flipper was a dolphin. I'm sorry.
I'm still not moving my butt to do that.
And nobody has asked you to, and nobody actually wants to see it. I'm just making correction that Flipper was actually a dolphin.
So the whole point here is that last night, Dino and Jordan were kidding around once they went on Comic Art Fan. Thank you again, Bill, for hosting us. Really appreciate it. But they made the joke that I was being a flipper since I did a trade with Jordan and thought it would be kind of cool to put some of the art here on Comic Art Live. Jordan has a fantastic collection of firsts. He loves origin pages. He loves first appearance pages. So did a little bit of a trade with him. I had a Green Arrow cover and a JLA cover. So we did one of those fun trades together. And the art that I got. But I also, listen, I will say this. I say it a lot when I'm on other people's channels. So I'll ask you guys, if you don't mind, please hit that like button, thumbs up, hearts if you're on Facebook or on Twitter. Share if you don't mind. Help us with our algorithm. Help us get more people to turn off by me trying to be a seal. That didn't help, did it?
I'm going to go with sea lion.
There you go.
I like that one better.
The other thing I want to say to everybody is, I brought this up before, and I brought this up last night. I want to bring it up again. If you watched last week's show, Cumberbatch Pepperpot said, do me he said, hey, how about you sell me that Green Lantern page that you bought by Gil Kane at a cheap price? So Cumberbatch is a great guy, and we came to a deal. He gave me my money back plus shipping back, and he added $400 so that I can donate that to the Felix Liu Fund. So I'll kind of consider that a donation for me and Cumberbatch. And the Felix Liu Fund is the Felix Liu Second Chance, Second Opinion Foundation. And I strongly suggest that if you can afford it, making any donation is great. It's something people need. If you're diagnosed with something, you definitely want to get a second opinion. Not enough people do that, and it's more important than anything, I think, on so many levels. So 10 likes. All right. That's awesome. Thank you. And Cumberbatch said only sea lions can clap, and goofballs that try and be a sea lion.
Thank you, Cumberbatch, even though we are still using the wrong animal, but I appreciate that.
Let's just stop talking about dolphins. Why did you even start?
Because
what made you bring up dolphins?
Because you brought up Flipper. Okay? You brought up Flipper, and Flipper is not a sea lion or a seal. He's a dolphin. So, all right, enough about aquatic wildlife.
Fred, I love the question, and I love it. And you know what? That is one of those. We will talk if I ever consider it, all right? You and Will be the two people I talk to if I ever consider it. That DC Comics Presents is a grail. I know people will say that word is used a lot, but that truly is. But we will, maybe one day, get the cover to Crisis on Infinite Earths #8. That's a real conversation at that point. Grail for grail. So anyway, tonight we have a great variety of art. There's two pieces that are by the same creative team.
Guess what I forgot?
What?
My handy dandy sheet and pen.
Oh, man.
I'm going to have to go get it.
All right. He's going to have to go get
I'm going to cross right in front of the camera.
There you go. So we've got a great mix of art tonight. It really is beautiful. The one interesting pair of art that's by the same creative team is we have Ron Frenz and Sal Buscema, penciled by Ron, inked by Sal, original art. We have Spider-Girl number 61, and this is Kingpin and Dark Devil. And we have also Adventures of Superman 572, and this is also Ron Frenz and Sal Buscema. And it's kind of cool that the reason why I took these two in trade was it was really cool to get Ron and Sal with a Marvel project and a DC project. It just seemed like it was cool. So I thought bringing it in tonight would be good, Let's see. We also have All-Star Squadron with art by Mike Clark and Vince Colletta. And I misspoke last night, or in my preview, I said Mike Harris, and it's Mike Clark. Sorry. We also have the Titans Hunt by Steven Segovia, inked by Art T. Bear. And we have Adventures of Madness, and this is beautiful. This is going to be the one that's going to hurt the most if it sells, but obviously if it makes people happy, go for it. It's the first appearance of the Witch, and it is the Arkham Tales of Madness by Dave Taylor. We have early appearance of Joseph, who was Magneto's clone, by Roger Cruz. And we have Union #1 page by Mark Teixeira, one of my favorite artists. So, and in addition, we have this beautiful 2-page spread that I got from Jim Warden, one of the nicest art dealers in the industry. I bought it during Calf Art Live. This
is a nice one.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, 2-page splash.
See, this time I remembered. Of course, we just got to get to it. Check it out. So, Matt Wagner, and of course we have the Spider-Man 50. So, and we have our Ken Hazer remarks. I think we should start with the Ken Hazer. I think that Ronald. Ronald's always like, can we get to the stuff I want? And he's one of our most dedicated fans. So, what do we got on the Ken Hazers?
All right, let me see here. That one is which one is that one?
Monica Rambeau Pulse. It's the one that's signed by Greg Land and remarked by Ken.
Okay. This one we have suggested retail of $149.99, and we have it for $63. The year the Avengers first appeared.
All right. So this is, as Rex just said, it's about $150. It's $149.99. And we're going to do it for $63 tonight. It is signed by Greg Land. It is remarked by Ken Hazer. It comes with a certificate of authenticity. So,
and it's one of the ones he did. I mean, incredible detail. I mean, everything we brought tonight has incredible detail. You look at that one.
And Doctor Strange is
very relevant.
Yep, as we're going into the madness.
That one we have suggested retail of $89.99.
And Ronald claimed the pulse.
All right, Ronald. Okay,
sold.
I got you, buddy. All right, and the Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme #1, remarked and signed by Ken Hazer. Suggested retail of $89.99. This is our 5-star for $50 tonight.
$50 for this, remarked by Ken Hazer.
And you know what? These are actually all new remarks. Never seen before, because we literally just got them in from Ken. So these literally, I had the guys in the back pull them out of the box and hand them to me. So I don't even know if they put it in our system yet.
And Ronald claimed the Doctor Strange.
Ronald must be on parole.
Ronald, you're out of the doghouse with your wife.
She's on parole, or she's out having dinner with friends or something like that.
Ronald is on fire. Listen, Ronald is.
You got that separate credit card to the PO box, like I suggested, didn't you, Ron?
Yeah, right. Ronald's always on fire. You guys got to tune into the Monday and Wednesday shows. Rex does them with John. They're from 6 to 8. And Ronald comes in with some zingers, and every once in a while, Wilfredo comes in with zingers.
Yeah, but Ron's been he's been stepping up with the zingers.
Oh, she's on the phone right now.
There you go.
The other night they needed
defibrillator.
It is defibrillator. I was like, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, you had Nick laughing so loud. I was like, I had to lean over and read what you wrote. I was like, what did he say that was that funny?
Oh man, he was saying that we said Ronald needs a defibrillator. He was like, I was like, well, is it for you or for your wife? Yeah. And he goes, for both of us.
We're taking turns.
He was cracking up. So how much is the Grayson, and who is the
Grayson? Is suggested retail of $89.99, and it's our other 5-star for $50.
So, and it is, I forgot the character's name. Heartless. So it is Heartless. So the Pulse remark Ronald was $63. So $63 on the Pulse. It's signed by Greg Land, as well as the art by Ken Hazer.
And signed by Ken Hazer.
And signed by Ken. $50 on the Doctor Strange.
I really like the Doctor Strange.
It is beautiful. And then we have, God, I have a terrible memory.
Grayson. #1, remarked and signed by Ken Hazer with Heartless on the front. Hand sketched by my favorite guy, Ken Hazer.
Yeah, now Ken's really great. These they just came in, as Rex said. They're fresh. They just came in. We have not shipped anyone, and you guys are getting them and are getting the best price. Everyone who's hitting the thumbs up and like, thank you. I just really want to tell you I appreciate it. This really helps our algorithm, and the goal of this show is to have a little bit of fun, talk about art, and, when we sell art, that's awesome. And when we don't, at the very least, we had a fun show, and Nick will never do a sea line again.
Sea line, seal. Flipper's a dolphin!
So let's go with, you know what I want to do? What do we have the Union at?
Union we have tonight at $395.
All right, so this is Mark Texas era Union. So this goes back over 20 years. This is a beautiful piece of art.
Kyle.
Nick is better at insects. Thank you. That's a reference to Nick being Nicky the Roach.
We need Wilfredo here. He's cornered the market on the Nicky the Roach cards.
So this is the first appearance of Union with the eye on the top panel. I actually got this from Jordan at $3.95. So I'm offering it at the same price that I got it at. And Mark Teixeira is one of my favorite all-time artists. And this is just beautiful. So look, when you think about it, it is a nice headshot, Mr. Redjack. When you think about Mark Teixeira, you do mostly think Ghost Rider, Punisher, Moon Knight, but he launched Union for Wildstorm. And it was just a great series. And this has got to be getting close to 30 years old. So, again, I did a trade with Jordan, and this was valued at $3.95 in the trade, and I am offering it at the same $3.95. Going into something else that's affordable. So we have Teen Titans Hunt. This was Dan Abnett, and with art by Steven Segovia and Art T. Bear. This, I believe, is Blue Line with inks by Art T. Bear. So the pencils are Blue Line Steven Segovia, inks Art T. Bear. This is the art that was used to publish the comic. We're going to offer this, I think, at $95 or $100.
$100.
And let's make it $95. We're going to offer this at
just to make Kyle's life interesting.
Exactly. So this is, well, if Kyle would only change what it says on the screen in the first place, that would help. So
Kyle's doctor's in the room.
What'd you say?
Kyle's doctor is in the room.
Oh,
what
okay.
am I doing?
Does the doctor like original art? Did you ask?
I'm going to assume that's a no.
Right,
so anyway,
and our buddy Kyle is actually producing this for us in the hospital. I mean,
we're working with us. He needs
right.
He needs medical attention.
Speak for yourself. Working with you, not me.
I need a padded room.
Ronald, we need your insight. What should we say?
No, but Kyle, I mean, there's a trooper right there. We appreciate you, buddy.
So we're doing this for $95. This is the printed art, and it is a piece, for original art under $100. It's a pretty cool page. So, all right. So I don't know how many people remember the storyline of Joseph, who ended up becoming Magneto's clone, but this is the first appearance of Joseph. This is by Roger Cruz. He had a good run on the X-Men, really good artist. And, we all know Jordan is a man who buys first appearances, buys origin pages, and just, one of the most stand-up collectors on comic art fans in the community. So this was a trade I did. This was part of the trade that I did with him. And check out how beautiful the artwork by Roger Cruz is.
And Jordan's a really cool guy. Of course, living in Hawaii makes it pretty easy to be a cool guy.
Yeah, right?
Jealous.
I know, right? But at least we know where to hang out when we go to Hawaii.
I forget you can never get there.
Although last night they were talking about Spam a lot.
Spam as in Spam the meat?
Yeah.
Yes, because Spam is like a staple food of Hawaiian cooking.
I learned that for the first time last night.
Oh, yeah.
Nah.
Yep. Actually, a lot of Asian cooking.
I did not know that.
Yep. It's a result of what happened after World War II. There was a lot of supplies and food that was sent over or airdropped, literally. And what during that period of time, what could live forever in a can? Spam.
That's so funny. Yeah, they were talking about cooking it with wasabi and.
Yep. There are tons of recipes. They make spam sushi too.
Wow.
Yep.
Mr. Reddrack says road trip. That's like
I'm
a little
with you,
bit of
Mr. Redjack.
That's a little bit of road, a little bit of sea, a little bit of air.
We're gonna need something bigger than a kayak, though.
Yeah, right. By the way, all right, you guys talk about food when you're on the air. You, John, and Kyle
always.
a lot.
Are you kidding me?
I'm going to talk about Hawaii for a second.
I have no objection to that.
Have you seen the TV series White Lotus?
I am not. I've seen it scrolling around, but I haven't started.
My God, it is so trippy, and it's only 7 episodes. But the last episode is so it's there's a part of it that's weird, and there's a part of it that's actually you can relate to it. When you watch it, we'll talk further.
All
right. So, and Greg Hodson bought this. My father ate that stuff daily when I was young. I couldn't stand it. Red Jack, I fully get that. What did we say the price is on this?
Which one are you holding? The X-Men?
Yeah.
$600.
So, Greg, this is $600. So just to make sure, I'm not sure if we gave the price before we started.
I don't think we did.
But it is the first appearance of Joseph. It is pencils by Roger Cruz. It is inks by Tim Townsend. So this is a great page.
And Greg, remember to fill out the submission form. After the show, and Kyle will throw a link up, and just confirm with us that it's Uncanny X-Men number 327, and that's page 15, I think it is.
It is.
Right, there you go.
So basically, it's either Union number 1, page 6, Uncanny X-Men 327, or Titans Hunt issue 4. It's one of those 3.
Yeah. So let us know, Greg.
And the way it's going to work with the original art and the remarks are different. So the remarks are, two of which are gone. The remarks you would pay.
All 3 would be gone, but I guess Ron's wife got off the phone.
Yeah, right. She walked in on them.
What are you doing?
Most people. I'm watching porn, honey. It's okay.
I know. He wrote that down one time. That's the one. He had me laughing out loud. Me and John. I was cracking up.
I'm not looking at comics, honey. I'm just watching porn. Anyway, the remarks, because these are from Dynamic Forces.
God, right, Nick, you swallow too much seawater. Sometimes sea lions do that. They swallow too much water.
Tell me about it.
If you were a dolphin, it wouldn't be a problem because you got the blowhole up top.
People say I'm a blowhard as it is. So
that actually was a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a good one.
So these, you'll fill out the form. You'll pay Dynamic Forces. You'll be billed on Monday. The art is mine. So what you'll do is, when you hand in the submission, I'll email you, and you'll PayPal me, friends and family, but PayPal the office for the shipping. They'll bill you for the shipping. So shipping has been $25 in the U.S. because of the size and dimensions, and $41 to Canada and overseas. So just so that everybody knows. And a really nice pickup. Great. God, excuse me. It's a really nice pickup. I mean, it's a piece of art that's 25 years old. So for 25 years old, that's a great piece. I think we're going to be going to commercial in a second. But
before we go to commercial, you forgot something now twice.
The Spidey 50?
Yeah, I don't see it up here. You mentioned it, but I still don't see it up here.
I will go get the Spidey 50 during the break. Between now and then, we have Trinity from 2004, number 3. I don't remember the pages.
40 and 41.
40 and 41. I actually got these from Jim Warden at Calf Art Live. And as we always talk about here, please go to, we're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and our website, simulcasting. Check out www.comicartfans.com. It's Bill Cox's website. He really does help curate the entire community, and
very knowledgeable too.
Very knowledgeable. And every Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, he has shows starting at 9 o'clock. Check them out. It's on YouTube, Comic Art Live, and Wednesday's the best because it's Dueling Dealers, and they have so many cool memes. But when we come back, we will talk further about Trinity by Matt Wagner. Take us away, Kyle, and I'll go get the Spidey.
Stick with us all weekend for interviews with comic creators, artists, writers, and more. Join our cosplay contest by posting your cosplay photos to Twitter with the hashtag #TheEXPCosplay. It's our post-it anniversary on The Experience.
Okay, I have one question for Kyle. You say you have to watch White Lotus because you're friends with the lead actor, but I got to ask you, which one do you consider the lead actor in the show?
Steve Zahn.
Huh?
Steve Zahn.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Because that
We worked on a show in New Orleans together years ago.
Okay, because that could go, picking the lead actor could go, I mean, considering the ensemble in that show.
Yeah.
So, all right.
His head is biggest on the picture. It's like you in every picture you've ever been in.
Oh.
Hey-o.
Oh. Thank God there's love in the room. So anyway, Trinity by Matt Wagner with Bizarro pulling a submarine. Does it get any better than that? What do we got this 2-page spread at? And I got this from Jim Warden, who is one of the nicest guys around.
We have it for $1,200.
All right, so this is a 2-page spread. Matt Wagner, Bizarro. I tell you what, the 1,200. Let's do it for 1,100. Just because I think this is a beautiful 2-page spread. Because this is a more expensive item, if this is something that interests you, I'm cool with your putting a down payment and paying it within 60 days. I didn't say 3 months or 4 months till Christmas, Rex, just to bring that up. I didn't bring up Christmas at all, except for to say I don't bring up Christmas.
And Rudolph is very happy about that.
Rex hates Christmas in July, but he's
I have no problem with Christmas, but when it's 900 degrees outside, blazing hot, okay, I'm not thinking about Christmas.
So,
because Kyle insulted Nick's head size. So if you want Kyle to insult him some more, let us know in the chat.
There you go. All right, so we are down to the last 4 pieces of art before we show the Amazing Spider-Man 50 and Spencer Beck comes on. Here is the All-Star Squadron 51, Mike Clark and Vince Colletta, an art team I never would have seen happening.
I think it's page 3.
Page 3. And the coolness about this, and this is from 1986, the Monster Society of Evil. one of the things that I love about this, if you look right there, you've got the Spectre, and it's a pretty cool shot of the Spectre. Let's give everybody the price real quick.
It is $395.
So $395 for a piece of art from 1986. So this is 35 years old. And it's a pretty good price. Got this from Jordan. As I mentioned, this was part of the trade. With the exception of the Spider-Man 50 stat and the Trinity, all of this is from Jordan. So pretty cool, beautiful art. And you know what? Wait. I said 1986. This is actually 1983.
All right, Mr. Redjack says the picture is blurry. We've been having some internet connectivity problems, so that might have something to do with it. And I realized we're not even plugged in. Excuse me for a second.
You think we don't have enough electricity to make it for 20 more minutes?
I don't know, man.
Why take chances?
Why take chances?
So from 1983, this is actually 38 years old. You know what's funny? This is from like the year after I started selling comics as a weekend warrior.
How many? That's the year before or after? What'd you say?
Year after.
Year
I
after?
started in like 82, 83.
You're not that young, stop lying.
Mentally, I haven't aged much.
That's true.
So,
And you really don't know your aquatic animals either.
ain't that the truth? So how much was this again?
What do we got there again? All-Star Squadron?
Yeah.
$395.
So $395 for a 38-year-old beautiful page of art. All right. So let's go with, if we're going with the flow, let us show, I will show these back to back. These are both Ron Friend's pencils, inks by Sal Buscema. And the thing that I love the most about this is you've got one from Marvel, one from DC. So we've got Adventures of Superman 572. And then we have Spider-Girl number 61 with Darkhold and the Kingpin. I was 2 years old in '83. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. You really know how to make a guy feel great. Thank you. It's great to have you come back in and remind me of how old I am.
So Adventures of Superman is $395.
All right.
And Spider-Girl number 61, page 9 is $500.
So $395 for the Adventures of Superman. And think about it, Ron Friends and Sal Buscema. I mean, Sal started drawing comics in the 60s. He's been drawing for going on 55 plus years. Ron started drawing, I think, in the early 80s. So you're looking at a 40-year great career. Both of them great artists, and never would have seen them Ron inked by Sal, but it is a pretty cool combination. So the Adventures of Superman is how much again? $395.
$395.
And then the Spider-Girl has Darkhold and Kingpin, and that one is $500. So, and there's a lot of rumors that Darkhold will be coming to the Marvel Universe. You know, Kingpin's coming back. People are specking on Amazing Spider-Man 51, 57, all the early Kingpin appearances. But here's the thing. Original art should only be bought if you love it. Let me be clear about this. We're here presenting artwork, presenting a lot of my artwork, because it's far easier for me to talk and be excited about my art than it is just to sell art, We're here to help grow the community. But original art, it's one of a kind. You should only buy what you love. You should not buy based on speculation by any stretch of the imagination. The only reason why we drop some information is so that you can have that information if it helps you make a decision. But that is the only thing. I wanted to bring that up. This is a great community. It's one of the best comic collecting communities in the world. We love original art. And no matter what, we'll say the one thing we always say is please, please, please visit your local comic shop.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's, while we love the art and we're here on Fridays talking about art, if you don't visit your local comic retailer, the comics can't be made and there won't be any more original art. So
there won't be any movies either.
No, they'll make the movies. They'll make the movies. They've got plenty.
Look at all the movies. Where's the source material?
Dude, the source material goes back 60 years. They can pick and choose.
I don't know, man.
Listen,
they're running out. Listen, think about it. Name another a top 10 movie that isn't comic book based lately.
Well, no, I get that part, but what I'm about to say is there's only 2 movies that I can think of in the last 10 years that actually had a series that affected them from the last 10 years, from the last 20 years. Winter Soldier with Bucky returning and Civil War. That's it. If you get beyond Winter Soldier and Civil War, everything is 30, 40 years or beyond. Even Avengers Endgame and the Avengers with Thanos goes back to 1991 with Jim Starlin. Right. So they've got plenty of source material. So our thing is, let's keep the comics going, because without the comics, we don't get to enjoy what we're doing. So again, bringing it up, and just wanted to ask, so Spider-Girl 61, Darkhold, and Kingpin, and Adventures of Superman 572. And if you haven't done so yet, if you're watching, you just tuned in, if you wouldn't mind, please hit like, please hit subscribe. If you're on Facebook or Twitter, hit hearts up, hit the hearts. If you're on YouTube, thumbs up and share if you wouldn't mind. And again, hit the bell for notifications. We would love you for it. We're really trying to grow the channel.
And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe.
Yep. We're really trying to grow the channel. A lot of the mantra of the channel is to grow the comic industry. Talking about the movies and TV, like you and I were just saying, you have to keep in mind that there's billions upon billions a year, over $10 billion a year generated one way or the other with comic book properties, making video games, movies, TV series, action figures, apparel, then marketing the movies, TV series, action figures, video games, and apparel, and then the people that buy all that entertainment. What we need to do is bring it back to the comics, because without the comics, we're not enjoying it as much. So that's part of the mantra. So if you can help us, it is great. And thank you, Mr. Redjack. Yes, sharing is caring. All right, last piece of art. The one that will...
Second to last piece.
Right. Second to last piece of art. We need Spencer to come in for the last. The one that is going to be killer. The first appearance of the Witch from the first Suicide Squad movie from 2016. This is from 1998, 33 years old. You've got a great shot of the Witch, the Joker, and Killer Croc. How much is this?
This one, Arkham Tales of Madness, is $500.
So $500 for this. It is absolutely stunning, absolutely beautiful. As much as I love Daredevil and I love Darkhold.
Hey, Nick, I know you're in the middle of this, but Spencer's here. So everybody, guard your wallets.
All right.
Because Spencer's here.
All right. And I'll finish talking about this, and you'll bring Spencer in. So even though I love Daredevil and Darkhold and all the other beautiful art that I got from Jordan, I can honestly say that this page is probably the most beautiful. So if you're interested, feel free. If not, this is never coming on the air again. I'm not taking the chance. Once is enough. Matter of fact, I'm going to hide it a little. So Spencer, you win the house.
Nice, Kyle. Thanks. I was showing a special note.
I'm in a very specific mood, Spencer. So
I was showing this note to Kyle as a joke.
Does he ever shut up? I don't know, Rex. Do you ever shut up?
I don't think he's talking about me, Mr. Sea Lion.
Hi, guys. Hi, Rex. Anyhow, I got a couple.
Spencer,
Sorry?
you've got a bad connection, buddy.
Well, that's your fault.
Kyle, is it Spencer or our side?
I have a feeling.
I don't know. I'm running this thing from my cell phone. I thought it was my side.
I don't know. How's this? How's this sound?
You guys all sound good to me.
Yeah, now you're good.
All righty. Anyhow, this piece that Nick is showing, I'm going to give everybody a little background on it. For those that don't know, I am now exclusively handling everything Ramita, both junior and senior. And senior has long since been retired. And we've been going through and either selling or giving away to charity or to whatever. And John said to me, "What do you think about this?" And he pulled out of his file, he pulled up this item, which is a production stat of the cover to Amazing Spider-Man 50, probably one of his most famous covers that's ever been drawn at Marvel Comics. I cannot say how many times this has been copied and copied and copied and copied and copied. And when I had it, I knew, they say, who are you going to call? I didn't have to call Ghostbusters. I called Nick. And lo and behold, Nick wanted it. I won't use the expletives that he used if I didn't sell it to him. But this is an absolutely amazing, amazing piece of history. This is John's production stat. It is signed by John. And this was his production stat for this cover. That's what, 70 years old, 60 years old?
We're getting close to 56 years old.
Okay, 60 years old, roughly 60 years old, 55 to 60 years old. And he's had this in his files all this time, and now it's in Nick's files. This is absolutely the original for this, sold for multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't remember, don't quote me. I think it went for like $500,000. Don't quote me, but I think it was somewhere up in that range. So this is absolutely a piece of history. So that is the background. That is the forensics on the history of that piece.
So one thing that we are obviously, I did decide to put this up on the show. We wanted to get a little bit of attention, but what I will say is that a portion of the sale, should it sell tonight, I'm actually giving back to John because I was so lucky that he sold it to me when he did. The other thing is a portion of the money will go to Save Whiskers Rescue Organization. And so...
And the rest of the money is going to go to the Sahara Casino in Las Vegas.
John's going to the casino?
So, I thought that's where you said we were going after the show.
I ain't going nowhere with COVID, my friend. I am going nowhere.
You guys can play video poker together.
I've been saying that about Rex for years. Oh.
But
Rex, it's been years since I've had to insult you. I got a long time to make up for.
You were on the show a few weeks ago. I thought you got it all worked out.
Oh, no. That was just a warm-up.
Oh, my God.
Hey, whatever happened to Michael, the lawyer?
We have a question here from Ronald, good guy here, a regular. He wants to know what a production stat is.
It's a lot of time. It's basically a Xerox that's made on a type of film. It's not paper and it's not cloth. It's a type of film that you sometimes they may make corrections. They may reduce the size of the art so they can make the logo bigger. They may want to move something around on the cover. There's a lot of different things that they do it for. Sometimes the artist just drew the art too big and there's not enough room for the logo. So they take, like I have a cover at home with Marsha Rogers, a Joker cover. He drew the artwork, what they call full bleed, which is edge to edge. And the editor said, "Where's the logo going to go?" It's like, oh. So they would have had to put the logo right over the Joker's face. So that's what a production stat is. It's a Xerox that is put onto a type of film that is used for the production of the comic.
And real quick, I think Andrew Cucinato has a question. He wants.
Hold on 1 second. I got to bounce out. I'll be right back.
All right. Okay, so Andrew wants to see the page with the Joker, so that's got to be the Tales
of course he does.
Arkham Tales Men.
Of course he does. He hasn't bought anything in months. Now he's coming in buying the one page. I really don't want to sell. Here you
Way
go.
to go, Andrew. Way to go, buddy.
This is what I get for acting like a seal. Or a sea lion.
Sea lion. And Flipper was a dolphin. I can't work like this, Kyle. I can't work like this.
Alrighty, I'm back.
He's back.
I'm back, actually. I'm not back. And I've got something to offer that's not being offered for the first time anywhere.
Well, wait. Before you do that, shouldn't I just tell everybody how much this is?
You could. It's already on the screen, though.
Oh, was it? Okay. So I wasn't watching the screen. So if this sells, $5,000 I'm giving back to John Romita Sr. because he's a gracious guy. He is a elder statesman of the industry, and he was gracious to sell this to me. And another $5,000 you would write the check straight to Save the Whiskers Rescue Organization and get a tax write-off. So just wanted to tell everybody that I'll be obviously recouping my money, making a little bit of money on an historic piece, but $10,000 of it is also going to go to 2 other good causes, and none of it is going to a casino, no matter what Spencer says. All right, Spencer, drop some truth bombs. Tell everybody what you got, because I got excited when you said this.
Okay, I got 3 pages of artwork from only published a couple of weeks ago. And these are pencils only. Mark Bagley's current storyline of Spider-Man Sinister Six War, the Sinister War.
All right, let me chime in real quick because you're kind of freezing. Is it just me, or is it coming across okay, Kyle?
He's good. Your internet's terrible.
Okay.
Well, we can agree on that one. Keep going. Don't worry about us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep going, Spencer.
We got Sinister War issue 1, page 12, and it is signed by Mark Bagley down on the bottom. And I'm going to try and hold it so you can see panel by panel. You can see the detail level that's in this piece. This is a beautiful piece. This is $650. This is literally, you're the first people in the world to see this original art online. Nobody has seen this artwork. So we got this is page 12. You're as I said, you're seeing it first here. So that's the first page. We only have a few minutes left. I'm going to jump quickly, and you can always. This is page 25. This is also $650. Look at that page. Hey, Kyle, how'd you like the Spider-Man page?
I'd kill for a Spider-Man page, but I'm behind on one other, so I get that taken care of before I can buy Spider-Man.
I want to impress upon everybody, you are really getting a world premiere here.
Yes, you are.
The Spider-Man Sinister War pages that Mark has, that Spencer is now offering, are really at high demand. So if any of these pages are pages you can afford, definitely make a commitment, because these will go fast. They are absolutely positively stunning, and it is a best-selling series. So
this page is $850. These are 3 pages I'm offering tonight. I have not offered these online anywhere. They're not on my website. They've not been on competing shows that I do. This is being a world premiere on this show tonight. So there you go. There's 800 for this one. You got on here. You got Spider-Man fighting Null, not Null. I can never remember his name. Kindred. On this, the beautiful, beautiful page. Mark Bagley's raw pencils in their finest. Mark, you rarely get a chance to get Mark's pencils. Very, very rarely. Usually it's inked on blue line, which is the way these are done, or it's inked on the paper, which is the way 90% of his artwork is done. Maybe 95% of his artwork is done that way. So you got 3 pages. You got 26. That's $850. You got 25 at $650, and you got 12 at $650.
Omega Comics, the Sinister Six-page first piece you showed, the one you're just holding, for $485.
Excuse me?
Omega Comics is making an offer of $485 on that piece.
Nope.
But
sorry.
I think I know the answer.
The answer is no. I don't play Let's Make a Deal. The price I offer is the price that it goes for. Sorry, I don't lower pricing. I'm arrogant that way because if I take money off, all that's doing is taking money out of the artist's pocket.
Well, and this is the first time these have been offered.
Exactly.
So.
If it was 10 years old, maybe I would negotiate. But for a page that's never even seen me before, I have over 100 emails to answer still of people who want to buy pages. There's no reason for me to lower prices. None.
Omega Comics is good with it. He appreciates it. Thank you.
No problem.
Hey, Kyle, put up Ronald's comment real quick.
I can't see what it says.
It says, I told my wife I wanted to buy some comic book art for $25,000. Her head spun around and she screamed so loud, all the dogs in the neighborhood started freaking out.
Just wait until she's on the phone again, Ronald.
Yeah, right?
Oh,
yeah, so last chance.
What else you got, Spencer?
What? What you say?
No, keep going, Spencer. Keep going.
That's it. These are the 3 pages I got for you tonight. Actually, I got something else I'll offer. This is $200.
2 minutes left, fellas.
It's $200. There's a birthday
there
card.
We go.
There's a birthday card by John Romita. This is in his file also, and it is signed by John Romita. So that is $200.
That's awesome.
That is John's artwork on it, and he signed it.
That is a steal, everybody. That is a true steal. Listen, we all got blessed. Thank you for coming in, Spencer. Thank you for showing us the Sinister War art first. That was so cool of you. And everybody, if you can afford the $200, I am telling you, getting that birthday card for $200 is a great deal. I would definitely let Spencer know, more importantly. And you're getting something from John Romita Sr.'s personal collection.
Yeah,
Ronald, let us know if your wife keeled over yet so that we can tell you the cover. I'll give you the 501c charity information. I'll take care of John Romita Sr.
Hey, if we're not careful, we're going to get Ronald killed over. Here's this. She's going to kill him.
Everybody, I want to thank you for coming. We've got 1 more minute, but I want to say, first of all, thank you for coming on. You could be doing anything on your Friday nights, and the fact that you come here means a lot to us. And if you haven't yet, please hit the like button, thumbs up, hearts, whatever you want to do, share, but definitely subscribe and hit that bell for notifications.
And real quick, remember, everybody, we are having our posted anniversary this weekend, 6-month posted anniversary. Make sure to tune in. A lot of programming, a lot of interviews with creators, so it should be a good time. And Ronald
remember,
says she's taking away watching.
She's taking no chances.
Once he said 25K, she was like, I'm coming in the room now.
I'm not falling for that porn thing again.
Yeah, right.
All right, guys, remember, last second here, remember the cosplay contest is part of the anniversary this weekend. Post pictures of yourself in your cosplay with the hashtag #TheEXPCosplay. We've got great prizes to give away to the best cosplay as part of our anniversary. Spencer, you've been helping us out.
Am I going to get in trouble if I put the blue filter on and come as Dr. Manhattan?
Neck up.
Oh, well, there goes the whole fun.
But Spencer, you helped us out with our kickoff weekend 6 months ago. And you've been helping us out ever since. Nick, we've been doing this now since we started. So this is a great kind of come together for 6 months.
Right now, over me. Okay,
real quick, I'll also say, everybody, check out Clan McDonald tomorrow. Spencer will be on Clan McDonald with more great art. It's a great community to go and buy. And Rex and John will be here Monday and Wednesday from 6 to 8. And don't forget, Sunday night is Latchkey and Manifesto with Fat Jack's Comic Crypt from 6 to 8. Aaron from A Comic Shop. And tonight at 9, we have Nancy McCann of Comics Unlimited in Tennessee. Thank you, everyone.
And everybody stay safe, stay well.
Look forward to seeing you again.
Take care.